Module 7. In this module, we will be looking at vaccines, how they work, who are advised not to take them, and few common side effects caused by the vaccines. What is a vaccine? A vaccine is a biological preparation that provides active acquired immunity to a particular infectious disease. Vaccines save millions of lives each year. If the body is exposed to those disease-causing germs later, the body is immediately ready to destroy them, preventing any illness. In these testing times, a glimmer of hope emerges as India's scientists successfully developed not just one but two made in India COVID vaccines, Covaxin developed by Bharat Biotech and Covishield developed in the UK but locally manufactured by the Serum Institute of India. Let us now understand why vaccines are so important by looking at this video.
COVID-19 is still ravaging the world. As winter comes, the rate of infection is rising. But the world is exhausted with months of compulsory mask wearing, social distancing, curfews, and lockdowns. A vaccine is now the most powerful way to curb the disease. When vaccinated, the body's immune system will be activated to recognize the invading pathogen and produce antibodies. This means that if the person is exposed to the dangerous pathogen in the future, their immune system should respond immediately to destroy it with antibodies, thus protecting against disease. After enough people in a population are vaccinated, the virus will effectively stop spreading by what's called herd immunity. It is worth noting that since the pandemic began, herd immunity has been repeatedly mentioned by many countries. But in the context of exposing people to the virus rather than protecting them from it with a vaccine, the World Health Organization said that approach is scientifically and ethically problematic. Older people and those with underlying conditions are most at risk of severe disease and death, and people of all ages have been affected and died. In the United States, 1.6 million children have tested positive for the coronavirus. Letting the virus circulate unchecked therefore means allowing unnecessary infection, suffering, and death, said the WHO. Throughout history, humans have developed vaccines for a number of life-threatening diseases, including meningitis, tetanus, measles, and polio. But it often takes years, even decades, to develop an effective vaccine. In order to ensure safety and effectiveness, a vaccine usually goes through preclinical research, 3 phases of clinical trials, regulatory approval, manufacturing, and circulation before it is released. Researchers across the world have taken measures to speed up the process. As of December 22nd, the WHO counted 61 COVID-19 candidate vaccines in clinical trials, 16 are already in phase 3 trials, and 5 of them are from China. Multiple countries have already offered jabs to the population or have made pledged. Although the virus has mutated over the past few months, health experts believe that the current vaccines can still be effective. The vaccines are also easy to tweak against mutations. For the world, access to COVID-19 vaccines brings hope of getting life back on track.
Now let us look at this video to understand how do vaccines work.
A vaccine is something you can get so you won't get sick. You may think of a vaccine as the shot you get at the doctor's office. While shots may hurt a little, they can help a lot to keep you safe against many types of diseases. Here's how vaccines work. When a germ enters your body, it tries to make you sick. Certain cells in your body recognize the germ as a bad guy that needs to be destroyed. That's why your body produces armies of germ-fighting cells called antibodies. Antibodies recognize the germ invaders and attach on them to fight the germ. If the antibodies are strong enough, they will kill the germs so you stay healthy. Vaccines help your body make these antibodies in a very safe way. That's because a vaccine uses just a part of the germ that can't make you sick. But this piece of the germ is strong enough to push your body to create antibodies that will look out for germs and fight them if they get into your body. Once you get a vaccine, your chances of getting sick from the real germ are much, much lower. And some vaccines don't even have to be a shot. They can be given with a little squirt up your nose. Getting a vaccine may sometimes be a little scary, but it is something you can do to keep yourself healthy against many kinds of invisible germs.
By watching the following two videos, you can understand its working and importance properly. Now let us learn how these vaccines can be helpful. How do these vaccines help? The 2 doses of Covaxin are given 4 weeks apart. The vaccine can be stored at 2 degrees to 8 degrees Celsius. The Covishield jab is administered in 2 doses given between 4 and 12 weeks apart. It too can be safely stored at temperatures of 2 degrees to 8 degrees Celsius. In this way, Covaxin and Covishield are building up memory of the pathogen so as to rapidly fight it if and when exposed in the future. We should also be aware that this vaccination does not provide any immunity from the new strain of coronavirus that has been spreading. The mutant virus has a high infection rate and is spreading rapidly in all the other countries. Vaccination limits. Let us now look at who can take the COVID-19 vaccine and who are advised not to. Only people above the age of 18 can take the vaccine. Interchangeability is not allowed. This means that the second dose should be of the same vaccine that was given as the first dose. Women who are pregnant or not sure of their pregnancy, as well as lactating women, should not take the vaccine. People with allergies, bleeding disorder or weaker immunity or on medicine that affects the immune system are not advised to take the vaccine. The present vaccines are partially effective and may protect against the emerging mutant virus. However, studies are underway to state this conclusively. For any other mutant strain of the virus that may come up later, the effectiveness of the vaccine will have to be evaluated separately. Let us now look at few common side effects of the vaccine. They could be pain, swelling, redness and itching at the injection site, stiffness and weakness in the injection arm, body ache, headache, fever, weakness, rashes, nausea and vomiting. If you experience any side effects that bother you or don't go away, please contact or visit your health provider or immediately go to the nearest hospital. There is a remote chance that Covaxin could cause severe allergic reactions. These are difficulty in breathing, swelling of your face and throat, a fast heartbeat, rash all over your body, and dizziness and weakness. Few uncommon side effects of Covishield include feeling dizzy, diseased appetite, abdominal pain, excessive sweating, itchy skin, or rash. Take a look at this infographic to understand India's co-vaccine rollout plan. As you can see in the image on the left, 30 crore people are going to be vaccinated in the first phase, including 1 crore health workers, 2 crore frontline workers, and approximately 26 crore senior citizens. Even after getting vaccine, always keep in mind that to truly be safe against COVID-19, we must always practice social distancing no matter where we are, wear masks, and wash our hands regularly. We have now come to the end of the module. Thank you for listening. We hope that you are now better armed with awareness to battle this virus. Thank you.